And up we go for the Stonor Challenge Trophy.
Attention! Go!
And lots of experience on the water here. Obukohwo and George on the Berkshire station. Lewis and Barnes on the Buck station. All changing the commentary box. Tom Morgan slides away, hopefully not literally. And we have got Imogen Grant alongside me now, the lightweight women's double world and European champion. How are you, Imogen?
I'm great, thank you. I was just on the water about 25 minutes ago and hightailed it across.
Dressed like that?
Just exactly just how I'm dressed in my long dress and blazer. But it's amazing. We've got a race here in the double sculls, the Stonor Challenge Trophy. A race that I know reasonably well, and it looks like Obukohwo and George are making a good run for it at the moment. They've already got a good lengths lead just off the end of the island now, ahead of Greenback Falmouth Rowing Club there. The double there of Vira and Catherine, I've seen them around training at Caversham in the last few weeks. They've been looking really, really strong. They're one of the under-23 crews at the moment.
Yeah, Vira and Catherine highly rated in this Stonor Challenge Trophy event. We've got a few Cambridge connections in the boats here as well. I think you're looking probably with your GB Caversham connections as well. You'll know all about this event, and as they head down away from Temple Island, the Berkshire station there, you can see early dominance.
Yeah, and I think Vira and Catherine, they're going to try and just ease away in this race, save some beans for the later rounds. But this is a big race for Sarah and Izzy from Falmouth Rowing Club. As you can see them in the back in the black and yellow striped uni suits there. They look like a really tidy double. They won the aspirational double at Henley Women's Regatta as Izzy and Sarah earlier this year, and they've done some really great domestic racing this season. So this is going to be a real highlight for them, racing at Henley Royal Regatta. But it's not going their way at the moment, as the stronger and maybe a bit more experienced double of Twickenham and Leander are just keeping it under control, dropping the rate, keeping the power long and strong there. It's a fantastic example of doubles rowing, really together, long leg drive, bringing the hips through.
And great to be able to drop the rate this early in the race and have that sort of control, because clearly they're going to be tested of more taxing challenges ahead over the weekend potentially. So to be able to conserve a bit of energy this early on is good news for them.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you're not going to get caught napping though.
Yes.
It can be always bouncy on the Henley course, as I'm sure we've seen already. Gosh, look at the pain on the face there of Izzy Barnes in the stroke seat of the Greenback Falmouth double. They're certainly not giving up yet, and it's the kind of thing that you can definitely be caught napping if you take it down too early and the wash knocks you off. If a crew has a late sprint, sometimes it can be really difficult to bring it back up, and we've seen crews get caught out by that before, but I think that's probably quite unlikely for this double here. Gosh, look at that shot from the bows there, just running so flat, long acceleration in the water there.
That's the danger, isn't it? If you drop it down too much, trying to wind it back up in a hurry, in a panic, is not going to be so straightforward. So they seem to have it well under control here on the Berkshire station. Just having a look at Sarah Lewis, has had a Henley Royal Regatta appearance previously. It's Izzy Barnes' debut in the stroke seat at Henley Royal Regatta early in the morning. Crowd's already building in the Stewards enclosure, despite the damp weather. It's 8 o'clock this morning. It's stopped raining now. People will be gathering in the next couple of hours to watch that. It was a good performance. That's a real solid performance. In fact, probably exactly what we anticipated from that boat.
Yeah, probably no surprises there, but I think it's going to be really good for them to get that confidence from a run down the track, understand how it feels to be between the booms when you're racing, just hear a bit of that applause as they're coming through just to the final few strokes of this race now, feel really confident and enjoy themselves. So that's Obukohwo and George winning for Leander and Twickenham in the Stonor Challenge Trophy today.
Yeah, good solid performance from them. Over the line come Lewis and Barnes. Obukohwo and George doing what they need to do, progress through in the Stone.